Welcome back, everybody. You are still tuned in to The Lowdown. Now, my next guest is a social media influencer and a very funny comedian. Y'all give it up for Mr. Kevin Dean. Yeah, there he is. What's going on, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Man, I can't complain, Kev. Please. Oh, you got me hand. You're gonna put that hand out, make sure some money's in it.
How you doing?
Brother, I'm great, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. Blessed and highly flavored.
Oh, there you go. I like that. I like that. Now, you have been making a lot of noise on the social media front. You really have, man. And that's happened recently, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Now, what do you attribute your success to?
Honestly, I just made a lot of videos and finally found something that stuck.
Gotcha.
Had a niche, and I am so blessed, man, that it's right here in Central Florida. So a lot of people have been following me, just showing me love in the Florida area.
They really have, man. Now, I love the fact you do these dating videos, man. Now, are any of these videos based on real life?
All of these videos is based on real life. People keep on asking me to do their city. I'm like, I never dated in Buffalo. Yeah. Nobody's ever dated in Buffalo.
They give you a bride.
Yeah,
That's how that works. No, it's funny because I've seen the dude do that. Like the video we got to see of you, like the dude's like, man, I'll change. I'll be whatever you need me to be just so I can get a girl.
Yeah.
That never works.
It don't work.
No, man.
You might get her for the night, but you ain't securing the win. We securing wins out here.
I like that, man. Now, how did you actually get your start in comedy?
So I actually started doing comedy in 2016. I did open mics in the Orlando, Kissimmee area. Got to open up for some really cool people. Did comedy for about a year. And then they put me on a show where they were like, every time that you sell a ticket, you could keep the money for the ticket. So I invited everybody.
Okay, all right.
But I didn't have no material. So
wait a minute. Okay, so they put you on a show and they're like, hey, man, for every ticket you get, you come in this place right here.
Yeah.
We're going to give you money for it.
We're going to give you $10. So I sold 25 tickets.
Okay, so you made some money.
Yeah, I put some money in my pocket.
Yeah.
My mom, my high school teacher, my best friend.
Your teacher.
Everybody was in this room to see me.
With no material.
I had nothing. So I bombed in front of my whole friends and family. Everybody that I knew on Facebook bombed in front of them.
Really?
And then didn't touch a mic again for 2 years. I stopped doing comedy.
But you made $250.
Yeah, invested it.
Bro, you bombed in front of your family.
Hard. And they had me host the show, so not only did I bomb, I had to keep bringing funnier people on
the stage.
Here come this unfunny dude one more time to introduce the next comic.
It's okay, baby. You're all right.
My mom's like, just keep trying.
Just keep trying. Now, you waited a whole year after that.
2 years.
2 years after
And I kept making excuses. I was like, I work in corporate. They ain't gonna let me do the comedy the way I want to do it. I work for Staples.
Of course, yeah. Staples be Staples. I work for corporate.
They ain't gonna let me sell paper and tell these jokes.
Nah. Never in the history of comedy has a man been able to do paper and comedy.
Exactly.
So what got you back after 2 years? Though?
So after 2 years, it was like 2019, and I seen a bunch of my friends who were starting off at that time. They're taking off. They got huge YouTube platforms. TikTok was just starting. And I was like, man, I'm just as funny as these dudes. And I forgot how much fun I was having when I was out there with them.
Talk about that part, man.
Yeah, I had so much fun doing it. I like hanging out with the comics. I like trying new material. And I let a bomb hold me back from what my passion was.
And someone should have told you early in your career, when it comes to doing comedy, get ready to fail.
Yeah.
But you learn for each of those times you fall down, you get back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the bombing's what helps you become stronger.
Yeah, so I was okay with bombing. I wasn't okay with bombing in front of my entire family.
That's true. I wouldn't have advised you to do that, yeah.
But no, I got back out there, and people were making TikToks and YouTubes and Instagrams, and I was like, oh, I want to do that. So I started making content online, and I had a different mindset this time. I was like, I'm okay with failing. I'm okay with failing because I'm going to get progressively better and better every time.
There you go.
And I started doing mics again, and I felt passionate about it. So
Gotcha.
I've been doing it since.
Now, do you think that's a very important part, though, of the process of doing comedy, failing, and getting used to that? Like, hey, yeah, you have to.
People ask me all the time about stand-up comedy, and I think it has very little to do with being funny. I think it has a lot more to do with resilience. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, if you are...
That's a different take people might not be used to hearing.
Everybody thinks they're funny amongst their friends, and everybody might be funny in a certain niche. There's a certain type of comedy for everybody.
That is true.
But you're never going to get to the type of comedy that you need to be at until you're willing to handle the rejection of bombing first.
Bro, is that how you make these funny videos about getting rejected?
All the time. I dealt with rejection before I ever did comedy. I've been dating since I was 14.
I hear you, brother.
So, comedy is easy. I'm I'm getting rejected by 9s and 10s out here on a regular.
But I like the fact you shoot high.
Hey, shoot. You miss all the shots in life you don't
take, man. Now, I know people are really loving you, but this is what I find very interesting. You're a comedian making these funny videos, and you have fans of yours actually sending those videos to comedy clubs saying you need to get this guy booked.
Yes, yeah. That's been so surreal.
Bro, first off, yeah, man.
It's been surreal, man. I have comedy bookers that have reached out to me like, yo, friends are sending me your videos. And I was like, well, I mean, I've been trying to tell you about me for years. So I've been trying to get you on. But I understand there's a process. There's a process to it. So it's been surreal. People have come and messaged me. I've had people like, yo, I was in the dumps. My dog just died. My cat just died. And your video literally changed my whole outlook. Thank you so much for the content that you make. So.
And we've talked about this before. That is one of the best parts of being an entertainer.
It's rewarding.
It is rewarding, man. When you actually have somebody say to you, man, I needed that.
Yes.
What you produced, what you thought of, what you said is what I needed to get me through something horrible.
I had a friend that came out because they followed me online. They came out to a show and they were like, I've had the worst week of my life. I lost my job. My boyfriend broke up with me. And the fact that you tell these jokes and you're local, you're talking about things that I relate to. Man, it made me feel at home. I felt like I've known you my entire life. And I was like, oh man, this is so cool.
Gotcha. That's not. Did you date her?
No, I didn't. I understand why her man broke up with her.
Okay.
She had a bad tooth for things. I love you, baby, but it's not for me. I'm doing well right now.
All right, man. We're going to take a short little break, man, but we're going to come back and keep talking to Mr. Kevin Dean. We'll be right back on The Lowdown. Hey, man. Welcome back, everybody. You're still tuned into The Lowdown, and we're still having a great conversation with social media influencer and comedian, Mr. Kevin Dean. Yes. Now, real quick, Kev, we want to play a game called 5 Questions, but I want to ask you one more question because I see your comment section, sir.
Okay.
On your video. Now, what is one of the craziest things, one of the craziest comments you got on your videos?
Positive or negative?
Both.
So positive, I had a woman tell me that she thinks that I would be perfect for her daughter.
Okay.
And she said, my daughter's not of age yet.
Oh, wait, whoa.
She said, just wait a little bit longer. I said, whoa, yo, are you auctioning your daughter? This is crazy.
That is not a comment. That's a felony.
I blocked and deleted because I actually went through the profile real quick. I was like, okay, does she have any of-age daughters that I could look
She did not.
No, she didn't. I was like, you got to get blocked. You got to go. You got to go.
Okay, we want to play a little game with you, man, because we like to do this with comedians, man. Think off the cuff, if you will. So we're going to play a game called 5 Questions. Tight Mike has them, so whenever you're ready, Tight Mike.
Absolutely. Hey, man, absolutely honest with us, if you will, Kevin. And again, welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
Question number 1, brother. Hot seat time. Have you ever or would you ever date a coworker?
I exclusively date coworkers.
What?
I only date coworkers.
Bro, why?
If she don't work with me, how am I going to know what she's doing when I'm not around?
I get it. Creepy, but I get it.
James, would you ever, if you weren't married, would you ever date a coworker?
Man, I don't think I could, man. I just don't think it'd work out for me. And plus, Tight Mike said no.
That is one of my favorite.
Your options are limited.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you talking about dating me?
Yeah.
I thought you said dating. Yeah, definitely no.
No, gotcha.
Hey, man, question 2 right here, guys. Boy, you funny. If you were ice cream flavor, Kevin, what flavor would you be and why?
I got to be praline and cream with the caramel in it. You know, I'm a little nutty.
Okay, all right, that makes sense.
Got some swirl to me. Anything but chocolate, man. Well, stop putting us black people in a box, man.
There you go.
I'm so much more than chocolate, man. Yeah.
I like that. Okay,
I'm a little bit more than chocolate.
There you go. I like it. Good answer, man.
Great answer. That's funny. James, what flavor would you be and why?
If I'm going to be a flavor of ice cream, I want to describe my life. My mom shot my dad. I'm married to a Puerto Rican woman who's violent, so I'm picking Rocky Road.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not joking. Yeah, that really happened. Okay.
Wow.
They're the best of friends now, though. My mom and my dad.
Now, yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, a gunshot will bring you closer together.
Yeah, that's what it normally does.
You know what?
That Marvin Gaye era. It's that music that did it to y'all.
All right. Question 3. What used to be considered trashy, but now is considered very classy?
Oh, wow.
Dating black people.
Oh, wow. Bro.
Yeah.
Everybody doing it.
Back in the day, he was like, you brought a black man home, you brought a black girl home, but now That's the only way to get Instagram famous.
There you go.
Yeah, you gotta have yourself some interracial relationship. I haven't seen a Cheerios commercial without an interracial relationship in like 15 years.
That's what we did. We did that.
Yeah, we put that on.
Rosa Parks. We did that.
Wow. James, what used to be considered trashy and now is actually pretty classic?
The Kardashians. I'm not even making that up. She came out with a sex tape in the beginning.
Yeah.
People were like, oh, this girl's awful. Now every young girl in America wants to be one of them.
She a lawyer.
Yeah.
Wow.
I plead guilty.
Question 4, guys. What's the weirdest thing a guest has done at your house?
I got a Power Ranger collection at my house. I'm a huge Power Ranger fan.
Geek, I like it.
I'm a nerd through and through.
Yeah.
And this is actually just a common occurrence. Girls will come through to my crib and then just touch everything.
Oh,
they just want to touch all the stuff. Oh my God, this is so cool. I remember Power Rangers. And they just touch all the stuff, knocking stuff off the shelves. Stop touching my stuff.
There
Stop
you go.
touching my stuff.
Why don't you open this package?
Yeah, you should open the box. Yeah, nah, come on.
I get it.
Go
As a
away.
nerd, I get it.
Wow. James, definitely, man, something weird that a guest has done at your house.
2 things. A guest came to my house. We got a rule at my house. You walk in the house, you take your shoes off. That's not uncommon.
Right.
This guest came in, took their shoes off and their socks.
Ooh.
Feet just out, man. You can't bring bare feet to a person's house, man.
Put your shoes back
Yeah.
on.
Okay, all right. And the second thing that was weird that a person did at my house that was a guest was cook vegan lasagna. That's weird. Okay,
vegan
yeah.
lasagna.
Yeah.
I got you. Hey, thank both of you guys for playing 5 questions with me, man. And thanks for coming, Kevin.
Appreciate you, man. Hey, Kev, man, I want people at home watching this to definitely support you, man. I love everything that you do. And I love the fact, because I'm a Florida boy, that all the stuff that you talk about is definitely Florida-based. And people get to learn about us through TikTok, Instagram, and all the stuff you say is actually true.
Yes.
About being, you lived in Florida all your life, right?
Born and raised.
Gotcha. So you've not left, have you left the state?
Yeah. I've done some shows in New York and Atlanta, California, and I got some family all over the.
And what do you tell people when you go to other states about Florida? Because I know they ask. Because we're that state now. Like, ooh, you from Florida?
I'm like, stay where you at, man. We full over here. Stop trying to move down here. And stop trying to tell everybody about Florida, man. Just read the paper and keep it moving.
Move it, that's it, man. It ain't in a bad spot, man.
Yeah,
Once
I
you
love
get-
it.
Yeah, nah, I love it a lot. So everybody watching at home, I want them to follow your videos. I want them to see you perform. So you know where you're performing next?
Yeah, I'm actually at MegaCon coming up at the end of the month.
A huge comic book convention here, man.
Huge comic book convention, and I'm at the Orlando Improv April 13th for the Best of Orlando show. So that's
Best
gonna be
of
a really
Orlando. I like that, man. Very nice, man.
Yeah.
Now, for everybody watching and wants to definitely follow, can you give me your social media, please?
Yeah, please follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Mr407Kevin.
There you go. Nice, man. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in to The Lowdown. I'm your host, Mr. James John, my wonderful guest, Kevin Dean, and as always, Mr. Tight, Mike Randolph. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Here we go. Thank y'all! Yes! Yes! Oh, y'all! What? Oh, me?
Yes. All for you. All for you.
Oh, thank y'all so much. Mike, they love us.
They are prepaid.
They,
sir.
all right, nice.
There you go. Yeah.
I will pay you back.
Sure.
Never. But
All
thank
right.
you.